Have you ever noticed that some of the smartest people you know are also the ones who stay single for long? Meanwhile, people who seem completely incompatible somehow ends up in relationships. And that doesn't make sense to many people unless you understand the psychology. Because intelligence doesn't just help you solve problems, sometimes it creates problems. So today we are going to uncover why being smart can sometimes make relationships very difficult. And no, attractiveness is not the reason. But before we continue, if you're someone who is interested in knowing why people do the things they do, why people think the way they think, why people react in certain ways, this is your home. Smash that subscribe button and turn on the notifications because every episode we uncover the hidden psychology behind everyday human behavior. Now let's connect the dots. Let's start with something interesting. Being single is sometimes viewed as something negative. It's sometimes viewed as a problem. People assume that if you're single, it's maybe because you can't find someone, or maybe it's because you're difficult, or maybe it's because something is wrong with you. But psychology tells us something different. Being single doesn't mean you lack options. Sometimes it's because your mind operates differently. Think about the smartest person you know. Not just someone who gets good grades, someone who reads people quickly, someone who notices small changes, someone who can sense when something feels off before someone else notices. Those people often have one unusual problem. They see too much. And that can make relationships complicated. Now, one thing to note with smart people also is that they notice patterns. A lot of people experience relationships emotionally first. They enjoy the excitement, they enjoy the attention, they enjoy the connection. But highly observant people are often analyzing at the same time. They notice very minor things. They start asking in their heads, why is this person talking so badly about everyone they've dated in the past? Why do their actions don't match their words? Why do they become different when things get difficult? Their brain is constantly collecting information. So the same skills that makes them successful in life can make relationships difficult, can make dating a nightmare for them. Because once you see the pattern, you can't pretend you didn't see it. Now, another thing, this one is very obvious. Their standards are built from experience. People might say something like, you are picky, but then sometimes standards are not arrogance. They are just memory. A person who has experienced dishonesty becomes sensitive to dishonesty. A person who has experienced inconsistency start valuing stability. A person who ignored red flags before start being very careful. And the problem here is that protection can sometimes become isolation. Your brain learns, I was hurt before. Don't let it happen again. And in this scenario, the question becomes, are you protecting yourself from the wrong person? Or are you protecting yourself from everyone else? Now, the next point, I know it will hurt some people. But the truth is, smart people don't need relationships to feel complete. And this is one of the biggest reasons. Because some people enter relationships because they feel lonely and they don't want to be alone. They need someone to fill the gap. But many intelligent people build a complete life alone. They have their hobbies, their goals, their routines, their peace, so they don't feel the pressure to accept something that doesn't feel right with them. And the advantage in this case is that they avoid many bad situations, they avoid many bad relationships. The disadvantage is that they may become comfortable staying alone, and you can only stay alone for a certain period of time. We as human beings are social animals. We need connection. Now, not everything is great with smart people. Sometimes they confuse difference with incompatibility, and this is where self aware people struggle. They are excellent in finding problems, but relationships are not about finding perfect people. No one is perfect. Perfect people don't exist. Sometimes someone is not wrong, they are simply just different. Maybe they communicate differently. Maybe they process emotions differently. Maybe they show love differently. That's why smart people need to learn that not every difference is a danger. And that's why intelligence alone is not enough. Emotional skills are as equally important as intelligence. Being intelligent helps you understand the world, but relationships require you understanding people. They require patience. They require vulnerability. They require communication. They require forgiveness. They require emotional awareness. You can never analyze your way into love because at some point, you have to participate. You have to allow someone to know you. And the truth is that smart people don't stay single because they're impossible to love. Many stay single because the same qualities that prevent them from bad experiences can also prevent them from good experiences. And don't get me wrong, awareness is powerful, but awareness without openness can become a wall in front of you. So, my question is, What do you think keeps smart people single most of the time? Is it high standards? Is it overthinking? Is it just the fact that they are too comfortable being alone? Share your answer in the comment section. And if you enjoyed understanding human behavior, watch this video on your screen titled Why Do People Cheat? Because understanding why people cheat reveals another fascinating part about psychology. Smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification. Our next episode is going to be Why Friendship Ends. See you in the next one. Copy that.